Welcome to the SeeSouthernForest.org website, part of WRI's Southern Forest for the Future project. This demonstration video will walk you through the website's map viewer. To access the map viewer from the homepage, click on the Explore Maps button tab on the top of the screen, or on this link on the homepage also called Explore the Maps. These buttons will take you to the main screen for the interactive map tool. The map background that appears is current satellite imagery for the southern United States. It may take a few seconds to load. To move the main map on the screen, simply hold down the mouse button anywhere on the map and move the mouse in the direction you would like the screen to move. You can also make the mapping screen larger by clicking the full screen mode button in the top right corner of the map viewer. Simply click on the button again to go back to the normal view. There are three main boxes on the screen that can be used to interact with the maps. All of these boxes can be minimized. Let's move to the Select Themes box and reopen it. 11 major themes are listed here. You can choose a theme under Forest Features, which show the current status of southern forests, or under Drivers of Change, which are forces affecting the quantity or quality of southern forests. In addition, there is a Solutions theme, which highlight a number of projects and innovative incentives to encourage forest conservation and sustainable management. This demonstration video will highlight two of the themes: Forest Cover Gain Loss under the Forest Features group, and Suburbanization under the Drivers of Change group. Let's begin with the Forest Cover Gain Loss theme. Click on the theme. The viewer will display an overlay map and a series of pushpins that will link you to the case studies related to the map. Look at the bottom right of the screen. As you will see, the legend box updates to the current map's theme. In this case, the orange areas illustrate forest cover loss, and the blue color indicates areas that have gained forest cover from 1992 to 2001. You can zoom into any area of the South to see the map in more detail. Simply double-click on the map. You can make this navigation easier if you move to the upper right corner of the screen and click on Hybrid. The map should now display the state boundaries in a number of major southern cities. You can also use the slider bar in the upper left of the website. Lastly, you can hold down the Shift key and draw a box around a specific area of interest. Remember, you can move the map itself by holding down your mouse key and dragging it to where you'd like to view. You can also find a location of interest by typing in a city or place name and clicking Go. In this case, the map is zooming into Atlanta, Georgia. Once you are zoomed in, you can see the legend has updated with more detailed information about the map. This is true for many of the map themes. As you zoom in, there will be more detailed spatial information available. As you can see in the legend, areas of yellow on the screen were forest in 1992, but had changed to urban use by 2001. Use the Transparency tool to see what the land use of the areas is today. You can view the underlying satellite imagery with every dataset. You can also change the underlying satellite imagery if you are interested in viewing historic satellite imagery for a site of your choosing. Simply move your cursor over the satellite button in the top right corner of the screen and a drop-down list will appear. You can choose 1975, 1990, or 2000 in addition to the latest satellite dataset. Let's check out 1975. Within each theme are a number of case studies, designated by the red pins, that explain more information about a specific topic of interest. If you move your cursor over a pin, the label of the case study will appear. Simply click on the pin and the case study window will open. Click on View Details to open the entire window. Here is a case study on reforestation at Coweta. To the left is text information, to the right are photos. Some of the case studies also include maps. If you click on the large image of the photo or map, you will be linked to our Flickr page, where you can download any of the case study imagery, maps, and data source information. Some of the case studies also contain additional data sets if you zoom into certain areas of the map. If you click on the pin and open the window, there is a box called Show Additional Map Data. If you click here and then click Zoom Map, it will take you directly to the surface mining data set. From here, you can zoom in more closely to see areas of forest that have been affected by surface mining practices. Next, let's move to the Suburbanization theme under the Drivers of Change heading. If you click on the theme, a yellow layer should display. This layer shows urban and suburban areas in the South based on modeled housing density. In this dataset, there are push pins for one major metropolitan area per southern state. You can click on any of the pins to find out more detail about suburbanization issues in your nearest metropolitan area. Click on View Details to see more information. There are satellite images available for 1975, 1990, 2000, and 2006. A unique feature of this particular theme is the ability to visualize suburbanization trends from 1940 to 2030. If you move to the bottom of the screen, there is a button entitled Activate Timeline. If you click on this button, a timeline will appear. You can move the cursor over each decade to visualize housing density trends over time. Let's begin with 1940. Here's 1950, 1960, 1970, 1980, all the way to 2030. As you can see, suburban areas have grown dramatically over time. You can zoom into any area of interest and reactivate the timeline to see more detailed information. There are 9 other themes available, and we will continue adding information to this website over time, so we encourage you to explore them all. For now, let's move on to the map tools. They can be accessed by using the toolbar on the left side of the screen. Use the Overview tool to see what part of the South you are zoomed into. The Print tool allows you to name and print a map. The Draw tool will bring up a unique drawing toolbar that allows you to draw shapes and label important features on the map. Using the drawing tools, you have a number of options. Use the Point tool to draw dots on your map that can be used to highlight important cities or areas of interest. Use the Line tool to draw a straight line. Use the Free Line tool to draw freely on the map. Use the Rectangle or Polygon tool to draw shapes on your map. Use the Label tool to draw a label. You can also use the Eraser tool or the Clear All tool to erase what you've done. The Share feature allows you to share your map on any number of social media sites, including Facebook, MySpace, and Twitter. Using the Export tool, you can export a PDF or JPEG of your map. Well, that's all for this demonstration video. We invite you to continue exploring this tool to visualize trends and drivers of change over time in the southern United States. We also invite you to explore the rest of the website. Please refer to the About Us section of the website to send us any questions, comments, or feedback on the website. Simply click on the About Us tab on the home page and fill out the form under Contact.